What is up, YouTube? Hey, this video is going to teach you how to master YouTube in 20 minutes. After this intro, we're going to get into it. Let's check it out.
Growth's got a formula most never learn. You don't need luck or talent, structure is earned. If you're ready to build and you know it's your turn, start with the 4 free videos, earn as you learn. Click on the more below to sign up.
That's right, y'all. That is right. Click on the link below to sign up for my 4 free videos. That's going to give you A to Z. And I'm going to let you know each video is more than 20 minutes long, but it gives you more of a theory of why you should be thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Y'all know the robots are here. Y'all know AI is here. Y'all know that all these computers and all this technology is going to be taking over a lot of the jobs. We're at war, things like that. Prices are going up. Gas is going up. Everything is going up. And I want you guys to be able to survive, because all these people who don't want to do this or don't want to learn this, they're going to be sitting at home watching your channel. You ready to get started? Let's see if, well, first of all, hi, I'm Uncle Mike. I have put together 4 YouTube channels, man. And I know one of my channels has over 500,000 with 507,000 subscribers. And probably when you see this video, it'll be 508,000 subscribers, or close to, should I say. Anyway, so I think I went through a lot of trial and tribulations. I said, once I learn this, I'm going to start teaching it. The YouTube growth system. All you got to do is stop guessing. The first thing you need to do is stop guessing and get structure. Slow down and get structure. Because in 20 minutes, I think this is bullshit. Bullshit. I just think it's, in 20 minutes, you cannot learn YouTube. I don't even think you can learn it in 20 days. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out.
In just 20 minutes, I'm going to show you how to master YouTube. Our channel has gained almost 1 million followers with only 83 videos. And in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to show you how to do the exact same thing.
Okay, then that's interesting, because if any of his tips help you a little bit, it'll just gonna push your videos and your channel forward. So we gotta pay attention. Let's pay attention.
From finding your niche, creating titles and thumbnails people actually click on, mastering the algorithm, storytelling, upload strategy, analytics, and what gear to buy to be successful. Whether you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, already have a successful YouTube channel, or maybe you've been posting some content that just really hasn't taken off. Wherever you are in your journey, this will be the ultimate guide to master YouTube. Unlike other YouTube channels that just post anything and everything they want to, we study the landscape and create engaging titles, scripts, and thumbnails, so we post videos that people actually want to see. And when we post, we've gotten more views and subscribers than the average YouTube channel because we know our audience and have mastered the algorithm. But of course, it wasn't always like this. We started out posting random content that meant nothing, just random videos unrelated to our channel, and our channel went completely stagnant for years. Once we discovered what we're going to show you today, it exploded, gaining millions of views, making over 6 figures in ad revenue, and even having our videos being reacted to by famous YouTubers. This isn't just a bunch of luck. This was a system that we have created over years of trial and error, and we are tired of gatekeepers and other YouTubers who want to keep all this information to themselves. So by the time this clock hits 0, you will have mastered the algorithm and understand how YouTube actually works. How to create videos that perform, how to grow a real audience, and how to turn your channel into a business that can change your life. And just like our other videos, we're not going to waste your time. We're going to move fast, and by the end, you'll have everything you need to begin your journey of becoming a YouTube pro. So, start the clock.
Okay. 1 minute and 50 seconds. I'm being real picky, and I'm just joking around. I want to have fun. You need to have fun while you're doing this. That's number one. If you make it in straight up work, and you trying to learn this stuff, and you think it's work, it's going to be work. You got to make it fun. Here we go. So 1 minute, almost 2 minutes in, we at 18, man. You got 18 minutes left, bruh. Okay, here we go.
But before we start, I just want to let you guys know that we just launched our brand new course called Master YouTube. We're walking you through every single step of the way on how to create a successful YouTube channel. So if you want the full strategy and every single resource you could possibly need to start a successful YouTube channel, you can check out the link in the notes below and head on over to masteryoutube.com.
You passed 2 minutes now, bro. Let's go.
Now, before you ever press record, you need to understand what YouTube actually is. YouTube might seem like just another social media platform, but it's actually the second largest search engine in the world, right behind Google, and it's owned by Google. So if you Google...
And that means something, man. I want y'all to understand that this information that's coming out, they the second. It points toward what people are doing. That's the key right there. You have to understand a YouTube channel, your YouTube channel, and then you got to understand what does the world want from your YouTube channel, because they're the ones searching on Google, who, by the way, owns YouTube. Then they do searches on YouTube. How to make myself better. How can I fix things? How can I? That's the viewer. You have to do your videos to point toward the viewer, period. And that's how you get your YouTube channel to start exploding. Talk to them. Tell them what you know. Slow down. Talk to the beginner. I keep saying slow down.
Google something, many times you will immediately see YouTube videos with that topic, which means if you understand the algorithm, you will get people clicking on your videos that are simply searching in Google. This means that YouTube is driven by one thing, and that is viewer satisfaction. That's why understanding watch time, click-through rate, and retention is so important. And again, we'll talk about each of those later. The algorithm's main goal isn't to reward or punish creators, even though it might seem like that sometimes. The main goal is just to keep people watching YouTube videos as long as possible. That's it. Every recommendation, every search result, every suggested video is built around one goal: to keep people on YouTube. So if you want to master YouTube, your job is to help YouTube achieve that goal. The better you are at keeping people engaged, the more YouTube will reward you with views, recommendations, and subscribers. So let's talk about finding your audience and your theme, because most YouTubers fail because they don't know who their audience is or even what kind of content their audience wants to see. They start a channel and just start uploading random videos, a travel vlog, a camera review, a behind the scenes, maybe even a cooking video. And that's what we did starting out. And of course, that's fine maybe when you're experimenting, but once you decide to grow, you have to choose a niche, but more importantly, a theme. Now, don't think of a theme as a topic. It's a specific audience that your videos will serve. For our channel, it's filmmaking. That, of course, is super broad, but within filmmaking, we decided to make our channel all about people who are interested in getting better at filmmaking. Now we can do a video on filmmaking, editing tutorials, video essays, short films, behind the scenes, and each of those speak to a totally different audience with unique needs and goals, but all of them are under the umbrella of film education. And when you venture outside of that, then your videos will flop because you're giving your audience something they didn't subscribe for. We even decided to upload some photography training, which we were just kind of branching out a little bit, and every single one of those videos, even though they were really well made, completely flopped because we ventured outside of our theme and what our audience subscribed for. So whenever you're coming up with a theme, ask yourself 3 questions. Who do I want to help? What kind of videos do I actually like making? And what's something I could make 100 videos about without running out of ideas? Once you find that intersection, you have found your theme and niche. That niche becomes your brand foundation. And speaking of your brand, let's now talk about how to build one. So YouTube has changed from being all about videos to being about identity and personality. When people click on your channel, they're not just looking for one video, they're deciding if they want to invest in you. Your channel should have a clear, consistent brand, a professional looking banner and profile photo, consistent colors, fonts, and design elements, and most importantly, a consistent voice and tone in your videos. I mean, think of your favorite creators, Peter McKinnon, Emma Chamberlain, even Mr. Beast. All of them have brand styles. Your goal is to create a channel where a viewer could watch 5 seconds of any video and know that it's you. That comes down to 3 things. First is your personality. Be authentic. People subscribe for you, not just your topic. Secondly, your visuals. Maybe develop a recognizable color palette, thumbnail styles, or camera looks. DSLR Video Shooter is a perfect example of this. His brand is the orange gradient, and every video is branded with that color. And finally, your tone. The way you talk to your audience builds trust and loyalty. Some people may be very calm and collective like Marcus Brownlee. I mean, his channel isn't as much humor as it is very factual and doesn't even have that much music in the background. In that same theme, you have Linus Tech Tips, who is more comedic and more energetic with skits and jokes. You've got vloggers like Sam Sulek, who is very boring and just talks to the camera for hours, or Casey Neistat, who's running around with a camera all the time and being super energetic and crazy. Your brand is something that you refine through consistency, but building a brand is vital. So discover your theme and discover your personality. All right, we have to talk about the algorithm, or how to use the algorithm to your advantage, because this is where most creators just get overwhelmed because they don't understand how the algorithm works, but it's actually simple once you understand what YouTube wants. YouTube's algorithm isn't a person sitting in a room deciding who gets views, even though, again, it might seem like that sometimes. It's not someone who hates you and never wants your videos to be seen. It's a system built entirely on data. Your goal with every single video is to get them to click and then keep them watching. So let's break down both of those. The first of these two elements is the click. It is one of the most important ones because it is the very first step. In fact, this is where most creators make or break their success. It all comes down to a good thumbnail and title. Now, I've heard some people say that it's not really that big of a deal, but yet some people like Mr. Beast won't even start filming until he has perfected the title and thumbnail. And I think I'll probably go with what Mr. Beast says. For years, thumbnails on YouTube were treated like mini movie posters, and the advice was always the same. Use bright colors, add exaggerated reaction faces, put big bold text on the screen, and create an almost hyper-edited click-at-all-cost style. This approach worked for a long time because it stood out in a sea of less optimized thumbnails. But as YouTube has matured, viewer behavior has shifted, and so has the role of the thumbnail. Now, YouTube's recommendation system is so strong that your video is being served to audiences already interested in your topic. That means the title now does most of the heavy lifting, and the thumbnail acts more as like a visual confirmation. Hyper-edited thumbnails can also sometimes feel fake or manipulative because we're so used to seeing them, especially as clickbait. In niches like outdoor survival, commentary, or lifestyle, a raw frame grab feels approachable and authentic. That's why a channel like Outdoor Boys can thrive with simple screenshots, a simple frame grab of the video itself. How about Joe Rogan? He's branded himself as the raw and honest podcast, and his thumbnails are literally just the person. They are so boring, and they're not even framed well. I mean, if I was his marketer, I would encourage him to make better thumbnails, but his podcast is the #1 podcast in the world. But with that being said, I do want to give you guys some steps to take to ensure that your videos are actually clicked. And big creators like Mr. Beast and Marcus Brownlee use these as well. First, simple composition. A clear subject, well-lit, good contrast. Eye-catching imagery, colorful, vibrant, or cinematic. Faces and emotions always help. People click on people, so reacting equals curiosity. Minimal text, often 0 to 4 words max. Don't make the entire title in the thumbnail. Also, famous or recognizable elements. iPhones, YouTube play buttons, luxury cars.
God dang, wait a minute, dude. You're going too fast. He done did all that. You done used up 3 minutes, and now you're trying to make up time. Good gracious, man. And we want to know how the brain, and this is facts, y'all, the brain can only absorb only 20% of the information. So 100% of this information, what is it? 20%, you take, you got 20, right? That's 80%. 80% of the information you're not going to get. And he's flying through it. But anyway, I wanted to break it down to this right here. Wait
contrast.
a minute.
Eye-catching imagery, colorful, vibrant, or cinematic. Faces and emotions always help. People click on.
Faces and emotions always help. You want to brand your channel with you. I can't do faceless channels. It's almost like going 100% against what YouTube has built this platform for. The creator, the content creator. Show your face. You don't want to show your face. I don't know why. Everybody like to show their face. Showing your face brings truthness. It brings people to actually believe in you. Trust. It brings trust. Everybody else showing their face. Why not show yours? Why your face so different than everybody else's? Your situation is you. There's a million people out there that want to see your situation. I don't care if you got a big bruise on your face. I don't care if you in a wheelchair. I don't care what your situation is. There's 1 million people out there that's on the same situation you are. So show your face in the video, please.
People, so reacting equals curiosity. Minimal text, often 0 to 4 words max. Don't make the entire title in the...
Don't put the whole... But you're learning. You got to learn this stuff. You want some wording in the in the title. What it say? Oh man, how to get out of creative a rut. Maybe it said that rut. Stuck with a question mark. That's it. 1, 2, 3, no more than 4 words. If your words are smaller, I'm looking at my thumbnails, y'all.
The thumbnail. Also famous or recognizable elements. iPhones, YouTube play buttons, luxury cars, stacks of cash. All of these are attention grabbing and people always click on it. Relatable subjects like smartphones, travel, tech, productivity, money, relationships. These always connect with audiences. Inside the course, we have templates and assets for you to download to create some incredible thumbnails. Next would be your title. And the first thing you need to do is you need to pique people's interests. Questions always interest people. Asking them a question or letting them know you have the answer to a problem. Our video essay all about how physical media is much better than streaming was going to be called The Importance of Physical Media. While the title might sound fine, it doesn't pique anyone's interest or challenge them on a certain point. We ended up going with what they don't want you to know about streaming. Okay, now I'm interested. What do I not know about streaming? Wait, what don't they want me to know? Who's they? Am I missing out? I need to watch it. And something as simple as a title can make a video reach over 100,000 views.
Let's see. What they don't want you to know about streaming. Yeah, that'll make you click. Curiosity. I call them cliffhangers. In my course, I call them cliffhangers. What they don't want you to do. Here's the thing, man. I really think you should stop guessing at all this. And I really think you need to get a coach, somebody that knows what they're doing, clarity. And in my course, I'm big on slowing down because every course that I took, they move too fast. I don't need this fastness. I'm not in a hurry to learn this stuff. I want to learn this stuff. I don't want to go in a hurry. So slow down, get structure, stop guessing, add one new thing at a time. I'm still adding things. I'm trying to remember to say at the end of the video, and you should look at this video at the end. I done did 5 videos and God dang it, I forgot to do it again. I forgot because I got to add that into my flow of things. Everybody got a video at the end. We just got the video sitting up there at the end. Come find out the vocals, the audio. Your audio got to say, and if you think this was interesting, you need to click right here to get to the next video. I was never a communicator, but the more you try, the more you do, the more you add it in, it becomes like riding a bike. This stuff he talking about, man, is going by too fast. Here we go.
And also a video not even make 5,000. Questions, challenges, should you, could you, can I? Just remember, think like a human and not AI. Front load strong keywords that you know that people are searching for. If your video is about the Sony FX3, don't bury that keyword halfway in. My new favorite camera, full breakdown, Sony FX3. Say it first. Titles like Sony FX3, why it's the best camera for filmmakers. And whatever you do, don't do clickbait. I quit YouTube might get clicks, but if the video is really just about you taking a 3-week break, that audience will turn on you very fast. I see this all the time. People will post a video with a sad thumbnail that says, I'm going to be honest with you, and then the video is all about a new book that's coming out. It might get clicks, but it makes people very angry. Now again, I said there were 2 elements to this. The first one being the click, which is very important. We just talked about that. But the second is keeping your viewer watching the video. Getting the click is great, but what keeps them from leaving? This is what we call retention. Once you've earned the click, your next job is to earn their time. Retention is what YouTube cares about the most. The longer somebody watches your video, the more the algorithm rewards you. The average YouTube retention rate is around 40 to 50%, and that means that if you can get viewers to stay past the halfway mark, you're already way above average. And here is how to do that. Number one, you have to hook them fast. You have like 5 to 10 seconds to prove your video is worth watching. So start with something interesting, not your intro or a logo animation. Number two is to avoid filler. Like every second should serve a purpose. That means that you need to cut out all the fluff. Number three is to use pattern interruptions. Change camera angles, use on-screen text, or add quick B-roll to reset attention. And finally, number four is to tease what's coming next. Give viewers a reason to stay. You could say something like, hey, later in this video, I'll show you exactly how we went from 0 to 100,000 views with this one strategy. That simple line could keep people watching farther than they normally would. So
I'm just making sure Uncle Mike is on the right track. And I'm telling people in my course to stop talking about you, me, I. You have to talk to the viewer.
if you can master the title, thumbnail, and the retention, YouTube will have no choice but to promote your content. Next, let's talk.
But you have to, I hit the button. I got to restart my computer again. I got videos that didn't save and they still in memory because I needed to do my work. Anyway, you got to reverse engineer what he's saying. I think thumbnails should be one of the last things that you worry about. Trust me. Thumbnails should be one of the very last things you worry about. This right here, what he's about to talk about now, should be in your mind first before a thumbnail. Here we go.
Talk about storytelling and structure. Every great YouTube video, whether it's a short film, a documentary, or a tutorial, follows a story structure. And even though it's a YouTube video, you're still taking your audience on a journey. That journey has 3 parts. First is the setup, where you introduce the topic, the goal, and what's at stake. Next is the conflict, the process, the challenge, and the obstacles. And lastly, the resolution, the result, the lesson, or the payoff. Even a camera tutorial follows this formula. Here's what we're learning today, the setup. Here's what most people get wrong, the conflict. And here's how to fix it, the resolution. All right, let's talk about what everyone wants to talk about, and that is the gear that you need. You don't need a $4,000 cinema camera to succeed on YouTube. Yes, some YouTubers use $20,000 cameras, but even a YouTuber like Ryan Trahan, with over 20 million subscribers, just uses his cell phone. One thing to keep in mind is that viewers will usually forgive a video if the lighting is really bad, but the audio still sounds really good. But they will click off the video immediately if the audio quality is terrible, even if the video and lighting looks good. So here's the ranking of what matters most: audio, lighting, composition, and camera. Yes, camera should be last on the list. A smartphone with good lighting and composition beats a $4,000 camera used poorly. For audio, you could literally use your cell phone and hold it up to your mouth. You could get a lav microphone that plugs into your cell phone that you can clip to your shirt or hold in front of you, or a podcast mic like this, the Shure SM7B or the Rode Procaster. And
yeah, these $99? Nah. This microphone right here costs $500. That's number one. Well, that's probably used. It's on eBay. I see you looking at it on eBay. But there's so many mics out there. Technology is getting better and better. Everybody's fighting for your money, and the clarity, they're getting clearer and clearer. I bought a little mic. Let me show y'all real quick. Oh, I moved it. Let me hold on. Real quick, y'all. I'm not gonna rush through this video. All right, check this out. DJI is the best when it comes down to mics and stuff for your camera, right? So Uncle Mike want to get the best. $350. A lot of people can't afford $350 when they first starting out. I'm focused toward the beginner. This package costs $350, right? Now, I bought this package. This right here costs $80. $89. Same thing. You get 2 mics. This is the receiver that hooks to your cell phone. Then you got this little thingy that can, this is the adapter to put it on the cell phone. And I have links and stuff for this, so you can leave me a comment and we will definitely get into it. So now don't get me wrong. And I'm just going to say this to let you know that the clarity on this DJI is much better. Not much. Let me take that word out. It is better, but it ain't much better. You will have to listen to this video, then listen to this video, then go back and listen to this video and say, okay, I can hear the difference. We're talking about YouTube. We ain't going to Hollywood. $89. I use this more than I use this. I use this with my cell phone and I use it the most. Boom, $89. Can you afford $89? This is the things that you need to start doing, because what he's talking about and what he's explaining too fast will get you confused. Or you could just use your cell phone like he's doing, if you can do this. Here we go.
And hold it up to your mouth. You could get a lav microphone that plugs into your cell phone that you can clip to your shirt or hold in front of you, or a podcast mic like this, the Shure SM7B or the Rode Procaster. And you don't have to buy them new. You can find tons of gear on Facebook or eBay. You just want to make sure you don't use your onboard camera audio, because it's not designed to be your main audio and will always sound bad. If you can afford lighting, simply get a cheaper model Nan light like the 150B and a big softbox. You just want the lighting to be as soft as possible to give the most flattering look. And if you don't have any lights at all, simply sit next to a window. You just want to avoid harsh lighting and harsh shadows. And with a camera,
or use whatever lighting you have around you for right now. Record a couple of videos, man, and see what it looked like first. That's how you start. Don't just, I got all this stuff, I got my lights, and you probably don't even need lights where you're going to be recording at, especially if you're recording outside.
Possibilities are endless. The Sony ZV-E10 is very popular, as is the Sony a6400. But as you can see, it's not about the camera, it's about everything else. When you control your exposure, your sound, and your framing, you can make professional content with any camera. And when you're ready to upgrade, we teach every detail of camera operation and cinematography inside our full Master YouTube course, including specifics on what gear to buy, our own YouTube setup, and how to create a talking head with just an iPhone. All right, so the video is done. You've spent hours editing it and you love the video. Now it's time to upload it. Now, uploading it properly is just as important as making it. And to make it easier for you, here's the checklist that you need to follow. First, rename your file to include relevant keywords or the exact title of the video. Something like YouTube Editing Hacks 2025.mp4. I know it might sound weird, but even the naming of your actual file will help the algorithm push your content to who is supposed to see it. Don't name it YouTube Video July Complete 2. Name it what your title is or add relevant keywords. After that, title it clear and curiosity driven like we talked about. Upload the thumbnail, custom made and visually clear. Then add a description. Include keywords naturally plus links and call to actions. YouTube descriptions are more than just a space for links. Think of them as your sales pitch plus SEO tools plus a call to action. I've had full-blown descriptions and I've had no descriptions. I've had just links and nothing more. But to get the most out of your videos, here's the best structure that works for descriptions. The first line, describe your video in one short sentence. If you notice in YouTube videos on the computer, you're able to see the very first line in the description and the beginning of the second one. That means that your first line should encourage people to watch the rest of the video. Then you can have a paragraph about the video. Not every single person does this, but you can if you want to. Then related resources, affiliate links or timestamps, business inquiries, and socials at the bottom. Because the truth is, what you say around your video is also important. And if you create a perfect description, you can then copy and paste that to multiple videos. Then after that, you add tags. Now, a lot of people say that tags are dead, and I don't think that's true at all. They're just not as important as they used to be. You don't have to use tags anymore to send it to the right people. You're just giving YouTube a general idea and a general direction of where they need to send your video, which means you don't need to use all 500 characters anymore. Just 5 or 6 tags that go along with your video. In fact, many Many YouTubers like Mr. Beast and Ryan Trahan don't even really use tags at all anymore. So don't go crazy, just add a couple relevant keywords. Next is the end screen and cards. Guide viewers to your next video. YouTube already has this feature built in, so simply add a subscribe button and one specific video, and then maybe a video that YouTube thinks the person would like to see.
That's where I got to remember that. I have to learn that. For some reason, I keep forgetting. At the end of the video, watch this video right here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to remember y'all. Y'all remind me, okay? Can y'all remind me, please?
Once you hit upload, you'll be asked about visibility. Don't go straight to public and hit publish, okay? If your video hasn't fully uploaded to HD or 4K, your subscribers will immediately click on it and they will see a horrible quality video. You need to let everything upload first. So instead, you could just not hit publish until everything is fully uploaded and everything's good to go. I've done that many times. Or you upload the video as unlisted first, give it time to finish processing in full HD or 4K, check the quality, preview the thumbnail, make sure everything looks good, then schedule it for a specific time and day that your audience is most active.
Scheduling. I want you, see, look at all this information he done gave you. Number one, hit the record button and start talking and start understanding how you are communicating with the person. That's number one. Learn how to upload your videos and title them. Number two, then after that, you want to learn how to schedule your videos, because you are going to start, you're going to be a content creator. And a content creator should be dropping videos every freaking day. One video a day. Then you start adding stuff, thumbnails, this, that, and other thing. Imagine this. The algorithm is trying to learn your YouTube channel, right? It's trying to learn it. And you doing all this stuff that he's telling you to do, and you dropping one video a week, one video every other week, but you got all this stuff in there. In 1 month, how well do you think this algorithm is going to know your channel? And you do it my way. My way is this, the growth formula. You build up to drop one video every day. Now, at the end of the month, you got 30 videos. You ain't got no thumbnails, you got the titles right or whatever. Now, you have 30 videos out there searching for people that's going to click on your video. People just don't click. Everybody don't look at a thumbnail and click. I don't even look at the thumbnail. You follow what I'm saying? Does that make sense? The formula needs to be done in order. And don't throw all this stuff. This video right here is way too much information. Do y'all remember what he said in the beginning? Here we go.
It could literally be 30 seconds after you've uploaded it, but you want to try and find when your audience will most likely watch it, and that all depends on your audience and analytics.
Now, where you get that from? You done did all this stuff. Imagine, I'm sorry, y'all. Imagine you did this and you just did your third or fourth video. You don't have no analytics. The YouTube is not going to tell you, well, the 2 people that clicked on your videos or the 7 views you got on your channel, they all watch at this time. Again, you have to start learning and understanding this stuff in order. And that's where all these YouTube gurus, they go wrong. They have forgotten when they was the beginner. I put my whole system together to teach you, just like when I was hurting. Watching these videos like this. Okay, I'm going to do the thumbnail, I'm going to do all this. And I got 7 videos uploaded on my channel. One of them got all the stuff he talking about. Still ain't getting no answer. Still ain't getting nowhere with my channel, is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Y'all need to understand this.
And speaking of analytics, the sad truth is that most creators are scared of analytics because they're not really sure what they're looking for.
They don't even know what they're looking at.
It is your most helpful teacher and gives you all the feedback that you need. You just need to know what those numbers mean.
I feel as though you should start looking at your analytics along with making these perfect thumbnails. So your thumbnails and your view count, you still don't need to look at the analytics yet, because you know by looking at the views if the thumbnail working. You know how many new subscribers you have if your thumbnail is working. These analytics right here, it's like college, beginning college, your You got to go to elementary school. You got to go to junior high school. You got to go to high school, 4 years of high school, right? Then you go to college. That's when the analytics come in. Here we go. This is way too much information. I'm going to stopping it. Here we go.
Not really sure what they're looking for, but the truth is it is your most helpful teacher and gives you all the feedback that you need. You just need to know what those numbers mean. The 3 most important metrics to track are click-through rate, CTR, tells you how good your title and thumbnails are. Average view duration, or AVD, tells you how engaging your video is. And number 3 is traffic sources, tells you where people are finding you. If your CTR is low, that means people aren't clicking and you need to improve your thumbnail and title. If your view duration drops really fast, tighten your edit or rearrange your structure and storytelling to try to be more engaging. And if you're not getting suggested views, that means your videos aren't being watched long enough to compare to others in your niche. Studying your analytics is how you get some of the most helpful feedback and then make changes to improve your next video. But if you're starting out on YouTube, the first 48 hours are essential to your growth. If you have 4 subscribers and you post a video that gets hardly any views, it's not that you did anything wrong, but YouTube doesn't know who you are yet. So if YouTube wants to push your video, it will, and if it doesn't push your video, it won't. But that's all for good reason, and it's because YouTube doesn't know who you are yet. So here are some things that you can do to get recognized by YouTube very quickly. Number 1 is engage with every early comment. Engagement is one of the strongest signals YouTube looks at when deciding if your video should be pushed further. In the first few hours, treat every comment like gold. If someone leaves a comment, reply. Not just with thanks, but with something that sparks a conversation. Like, if they said great video, you could reply with thank you, which part stood out the most? If they say this helped me, you could respond with I'm glad it helped, what kind of videos would you like to see next? Also, heart and pin comments. YouTube gives you a tool that is underused, the heart button. When you heart a comment, the commenter gets a notification saying creator liked your comment, and that brings them back to your video, and that rewatch helps the video perform. Also, comment on your own videos first. I know a lot of YouTubers feel weird about this, but right whenever your video goes live, post the first comment and pin it at the top. But don't just comment saying, here's the next video. Comment something that sparks more conversation, that allows people to comment on that comment, and the engagement just keeps getting higher. And finally, monitor your performance and don't.
That's a great idea. That is a great idea. I never even thought about. One more time with that. That's a great idea right there. I need to add that to my growth formula.
I know a lot of YouTubers feel weird about this, but right whenever your video goes live, post the first comment and pin it at the top. But don't just comment saying, here's the next video. Comment something that sparks more conversation, that allows people to comment on that comment, and the engagement just keeps getting higher. And finally, monitor your performance and don't be afraid to adjust the title and thumbnail. You want to make sure that your title and thumbnail are perfect, but sometimes your audience just doesn't love it, and the first 48 hours are the perfect time to change it. Inside YouTube Studio, watch your click-through rate, which is your CTR, and if your CTR is below 5% in the first few hours, you might need a stronger thumbnail or title. Again, don't panic, just try a new one. Sometimes a single thumbnail can double your CTR. Same with titles. If your title doesn't feel clickable, rework it. Make it more curiosity-driven or benefit-driven. Johnny Harris has about 7 million subscribers, and I've actually seen him change a title 2 or 3 times during the first day. Remember, YouTube only knows how people respond, and if you make your video more appealing to click on, you're helping YouTube help you. All right, let's say you know what you want to talk about, your channel's all set up and everything's ready to go. Now let's talk about growth. There's no secret hack to blow up overnight, but there is a proven pattern that works. Okay. Number 1 is to post consistently. YouTube rewards active creators.
Oh my God, this is like taking candy from a baby. I'm sorry, y'all. Think about it. Post consistently. Is that right? Is that the word? Consistently. Look, y'all, look. Learn how to post consistently first. Posting. Learn that first. And once you got that down and you can close your eyes and do this. Hey, y'all, Uncle Mike about to, what's up, YouTube? Once you can do this with your eyes closed, then you can start adding. I'm going to add one more thing. We're going to add at the end of this video, watch the next video. We trying to add that in right now. You follow what I'm saying? All you got to do is just take your time and do it one at a time, man. Once you lock that in, you be like, okay, now I need to learn something else. But you got to post consistently so that algorithm will clearly know. They will reward you because they expect your video at whatever time you drop it. You got 5 or 6 videos. At one time, ladies and gentlemen, at one time, we had over 200 videos uploaded waiting to be released. That's how powerful this system is. So I can take a couple of days off. Right now, I can stop probably for 3 days. On this channel, probably 5 days. Because we got enough videos that we already did that's waiting to be released. Does that make sense? Growth formula. I'm going to show y'all how to put together a magic growth formula. That's beyond this world, man. Here we go. Here we go.
There's no secret hack to blow up overnight, but there is a proven pattern that works.
Proven pattern.
Number 1 is to post consistently. YouTube rewards active creators. Aim for 1 quality video a week. We have posted consistently and are...
Oh my God. 1 quality video a week. Okay, I agree with that. But also post, 1 quality video a week while you posting 6 more videos. So that equals 7 a week. Okay? You gotta keep posting, man. Everybody's posting 1 video a week. The amateurs posting 1 video a week. The professionals, I'm posting 5 videos. I'm dropping 5 reaction videos a day. Plus we post 2 videos a day on this channel. Because I'm hungry. I want success over here. We do 7 videos a day. If I can do 7 videos a day, then I know you can do enough 7 videos in 1 day or 2 days and be able to post. This stuff is not hard. You just making it hard. Here we go.
Subscriber count grew exponentially, and then we decided to take a break and our subscribers were completely stagnant. And even when we decided to pick it back up, YouTube didn't promote our content like it used to because it wasn't sure if we were going to be consistent or not. So consistency is vital. Number 2 is...
One more time. Consistency. This should have been the first thing he said, but everybody want to put it at the end.
Creators. Aim for 1 quality video a week. We have posted consistently and our subscriber count grew exponentially, and then we decided to take a break and our subscribers were completely stagnant. And even when we decided to pick it back up, YouTube didn't promote our content like it used to because it wasn't sure if we were going to be consistent or not. So consistency is vital. Number 2 is collaborate. Partnering with other creators introduces you to new audiences. Number 3 is to create a series. Viewers love continuity. A series keeps people coming back. Our master filmmaking series has been the most popular series on our channel, and when people are finished with one, they move right on to the other. And finally, keep improving. Every video is a lesson, so study what worked, adjust, and repeat. If you commit to that process, you can't help but grow. All right, but let's talk about how to actually make some money with YouTube. So to join the YouTube Partner Program, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in the past year. But again, that is just the beginning. We talk about how to get your first 1,000 subscribers quickly inside the course, but most creators make the mistake of only relying on YouTube AdSense revenue, like how much money you make from the ads. And that's very good because I've made over $35,000 with 1 video, but I've also made over $2 million in other ways of making money on YouTube. You have
Uncle Mike will get you there. I will get you there.
Brand deals and sponsorships, which is where companies pay you to feature their product. I mean, I've been paid $20,000 to create a video about a product and even $5,000 to mention them for 30 seconds. We show you how to reach out to brands and get brand deals in the course, but they are essential. Next is affiliate marketing. This is where you earn commissions when viewers buy through your links. You can do this right now. It's very simple and easy. Digital products and courses. You can sell what you know. And again, that's exactly what we we do, and we have made millions on selling our courses and training content through our YouTube content. You can have merch or even memberships. Build a community and recurring income. The key to this is to treat your channel like a business. Every video is a digital asset that works for you long term.
Yes.
Even if you're just a vlogging channel, it doesn't matter. Make an extra bit of income, a part-time income, or even a full-time income with YouTube using all of these sources of revenue. I also want to talk about some mistakes that YouTubers make. Number one is inconsistency. You can't grow if you post every few months. I know it's easy to take a break, but YouTube will send your content to people when they know that you will create more. I've been recommended videos from certain channels that have announced their retirement, and then I never get their videos recommended again. YouTube values consistency. Number two is copying others. Learn from others, but find your own angle. There are a million cooking channels out there, but what can you bring to the cooking genre that's different?
That's different.
Humor, challenges, single moms, etc. Number three is ignoring audio quality. It's half your video, so make sure your audio is good. Number four is focusing only on gear. Great storytelling beats expensive cameras. The first YouTube video I ever posted that has over 3 million views was filmed on a camera that you can get on eBay for about $100. And number five, don't quit too early. Most channels do take months before.
My bad. I wanted to stop before he said number five. The number one worst problem that I can't get people out of is worrying about this gear. It's a safe zone. Oh man, soon, man, I'm just saying, man, once I get, cause I got this laptop, right? And all that, dude, hit the record button and start recording. It's your safe zone. Yeah, man, I got the laptop, so as soon as I get the camera, I'm gonna hook to it because I know what camera I'm gonna get. Dude, when are you gonna record videos? I need to talk to you about what kind of mic I need. Hit the record button. It's just that simple. Here we go.
Or momentum hits. Getting success that you can get on eBay for about $100. And number five, don't quit too early. Most channels do take months before momentum hits. Getting success on YouTube isn't about having one viral video or a bunch of luck. It's consistency, creativity, and patience all working together. Sure, some channels do explode overnight, but most successful channels follow a system to build an audience to get recognized by YouTube. They aren't trying to fake and pretend to be someone else, they're just being themselves. Because at the end of the day, the single biggest factor that will determine YouTube's success is authenticity. People don't want perfect creators, they just want real people. If you mess up, laugh it off, and if your lighting isn't perfect, that's okay. Authenticity is what builds trust, and trust is what builds an audience. So when people trust you, they share your content and support your brand. And remember, YouTube isn't a quick sprint, it is a marathon that you train for. So there you have it, guys. Everything you need to know to begin your journey on mastering YouTube. So let's just recap. Okay, so to master YouTube, you will need to, 1, understand how the algorithm really works, find your niche and build a consistent brand, create thumbnails and titles that people click on, keep people watching through great storytelling and editing, upload strategically and analyze your data, monetize through multiple income streams, and to stay authentic and keep improving. If you do these things consistently, you will grow. It's not a question of if you will grow, but just when you will grow. And if you're ready to take your YouTube journey even further and have a step-by-step guide on how to do each of these things, you can check out our full course at masteryoutube.com. I have grown this channel from a hobby and my parents.
That's crazy, man. Hey, big ups. I love this video. This video is packed with too much information for the beginner. But if you take your time and say, I'm gonna work on this, then I'm gonna work on this, then I'm gonna work on this. That's how my course does. I show you, because every little thing has it's hard to explain how difficult from a beginner's point of view. I got, dude, I work on computers. I know algorithms. I know shortcuts, software, download. I'm a certified sound technician. I know equipment. I know lighting, and I know all this stuff. And imagine how hard it was for me. But if you start with just hit the record button and add one little thing in at a time, just one thing. Next week, it might be something else. It might take you 3 weeks to get that in. Just keep adding one thing. Just like I'm about to add one thing in. If you are serious about doing a YouTube channel, watch this next video. The truth about starting YouTube, nobody tells you. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Shh. Peace out.